Vatican?
What's that?
Never heard of it.
Man,
What is
go
that?
watch it. That's the Catholic. That's the
Oh, that's
Catholic.
Catholic capital,
The
the city or whatever.
with the Catholic Pope and all that.
Right.
Wait a minute,
Boy,
we recording. I will come there hot. You go.
What's the name of it again?
hello. Yeah, we shooting the show.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Welcome in. Welcome back. We here.
Can you hear me?
Lineup podcast. Look at the whole crew, man. Y'all out there looking really, really, really great. No did it. But again, thank you to all the fans that continue to follow us, like, share, subscribe to YouTube, Spotify, and telling a friend to tell a friend to log in. We'd have met some people over the way, and they've even started to check in. We enjoy y'all in the Facebook group, continuing to give content, feedback, comment, and keep going. Down below, we got one guy flexing. He call himself unpredictable, and he's here at the start of the show. So you know this show finna be unpredictable.
No, we
Right
late.
next to him, we got Trigger Man, the historian. He gonna tell you everything from when I was born.
Oh Lord.
That wasn't that long ago. That wasn't that long ago.
When I was a
am
young
your
boy.
host. I am your host, DSPN. They call me the source. I kind of stay up on a couple things, but I got hoodwinked in a trade this past week. We'll talk about that later. Next to me, I got Clutch, aka Domino, aka Risky, aka the Cowboys, aka FSU. I think you want to drop the Cowboys after this weekend because it's going to be a long season for them. But they often tell you when you think you're doing bad, is somebody doing a little bit worse. And right next to him, we got Gino the DJ, aka in Atlanta.
Hey, my name DJ Allen Boy, man. My name DJ Allen Boy. I put it.
Somebody mute him.
The Atlanta Falcons fan.
I'm gonna mute you on Facebook.
One thing we know is Atlanta ain't gonna get nothing right. But we got a great show for you all. We finna jump right into it. Stay tuned, stay logged in, comment, tell us who you believe and who you don't. Who do you side with and who are you against? But hey, of course, we are fantasy, everything fantasy, fantasy, fantasy. So the first thing we need to start off with is what? Some fantasy news. So, today, this weekend, we had a few big major injuries to James Conner is looking at a lengthy timeout. No timetable to be said yet. Najee Harris took an injury as well. It is an Achilles. We do not know how bad it is. CeeDee Lamb got knocked out for the game. He tried to come back, but it seems that he will be all right. I think that's about all the state of injuries that happened over the weekend. We had a few wide receiver threes like Brown for Jacksonville, things like that get knocked out for the game. So we hope, praying that they get better. And I know for some of our teams, we need them. But jumping right into it, we had a lot of injuries. So now, who do you think is of the highest trade value right now? Just give me one player. We can start with Triggerman Joe.
Time out. Why Joe always go first? I knew that.
Because you were scratching your. I wanted to go to you first. You were scratching your chin, and I ain't gonna get ready.
Hey, Joe always go first.
Well, you came in last.
Well, guess what? The first should be last, and the last should be first.
Well, you
Amen.
going
Amen.
second.
I
I
think went to
believe it.
church one day. I heard that.
I think that player would be none other than Trey Benson, which I have him in like 10 leagues with Connor being of old age and a very, very severe injury that's probably going to cost him the rest of the season. So he's going to be in high demand, especially those James Conner owners, a.k.a. Unpredictable, and others to be announced later. So that would be top of the charts for me, Trey Benson. Because running backs is a hard place to acquire.
I mean, and not to add on to, I think Eckler is done for the season. You
Yeah.
got Brock Purdy out for a few games. You got Joe Burrow out for a few months. Like the list
You got the
definitely
Saints out for
goes
the
on.
season.
What was that?
You got the New Orleans Saints out for the season.
Yeah, because I don't think y'all. I ain't never seen a skull just run up so fast. They were just pressing the number 7 every time I looked at the screen. Unpredictable. Give me a player that should be of high trade value right
The person that should be of high trade value is none other than, I'm saying it, Dabo Sweeney, because Kellen DeBoer is the worst. I said it. Y'all should go in the transfer portal and get him today. Because guess what? Kellen DeBoer about to get his ass beat by 40 this week against Georgia. I know y'all thought I was gonna go fantasy. And if you thought I was gonna answer that question directly, apparently you ain't been watching the other 115 episodes to know. Y'all should go into transfer portal and get Dabo Sweeney. Because right now, Nick Saban ain't coming through that door. Bear Bryant ain't coming through that door. So go ahead and get Dabo Sweeney, because apparently that 1-3 record they got, because he don't want to do NIL deals, ain't working. So Alabama, I would go get Dabo Sweeney.
I
That's
thought
what I would do.
it was a fantasy question, man. It was a fantasy question.
Oh,
Didn't they
fantasy,
get some
my bad.
veneers? They get some veneers.
No,
This
these are
nigga got some rubber
natural.
teeth.
See, these are natural.
He nice like that.
See, so that's all we got to say. But to answer the question directly, I got to give all credit to Joe, because he called it and I just didn't believe it. And the person I would go get with the highest value is Daniel Jones, because that boy is throwing the hell out that ball.
He throwing that
I
ball,
thought
man.
he was a has-been. And the man that's behind him, Richardson, I advise you to go play tight end so I get some fantasy points from you. Because right now, if I could do the draft over, outside of getting white chocolate out there in Buffalo and Lamar Jackson, my next quarterback off the board would have been Daniel Jones. And that would have been of high value, because I think Joe took him like around the 8th value. So to answer the question directly, in fantasy, go get Daniel Jones. And in college fantasy, which would never happen, go get Dabo Sweeney.
DJ Ellen Boy, who should be of high trade value?
Dabo Sweeney, that's buying low. I'm gonna go with
Penix. Oh, mute. I'm gonna put myself on mute. Hold up.
He tricked some folks last week.
You must be talking about the Knicks opinion.
So look, sometimes the best people don't start when the season starts. Sometimes the best people on the show don't get here when the show starts.
Oh, no, he didn't.
And you get what I'm saying? Some of the great people get here and they play their theme song and they take off running soon as they get here on the show. And that's what Unpredictable and Quinshawn Judkins got in common. Soon as they hit the scene, they took off running. Quinshawn Judkins will be your NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. And he will be followed behind with Bill Krosky.
Man, stop it, man.
Montgomery gonna have the top 3 rookies in the NFL.
Well, he gets suspended.
Well, 2 of them already got arrested.
Quinshawn Judkins, his trade value to me is the highest. Followed by that, somebody
so I shouldn't. Dale.
He on that deadbeat offense.
He's scoring touchdowns.
Oh yeah, touchdown. That's plural. Man. He only scored 1.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, argue with your record. Don't
Duly noted. Oh, I know you ain't talking about records.
No,
I know you. No, he ain't. We ain't gonna do that today.
You be checking for me, man? You taking
It's
my
hard. It's hard not to notice, baby. You know
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
the
lie.
light skin
At,
shine when
at,
it
at, Bu-
shines.
at
Okay.
Buffalo Wild Wings, they did create a nice little grave for your teeth. They said they ain't want to bother you because you've been sick.
He was down. Don't kick a man while he down. Don't do that. We ain't gonna do that. We're gonna respect the streets. We're gonna respect the
don't
code.
kick them lying down. I call y'all and say, hey man, I'm just gonna produce the show. And then somebody say, oh, the Falcons suck, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey man, I'm hurt here.
Hey, hey, I got you. I got you.
my
Clutch.
my
Who
son dying.
who is a player of high trade value right
Well, this player, I'm getting ready to say, you're not even gonna have to trade for him. You could
What?
probably just go out there and pick him up off your waiver wire
Trey Tucker.
because
$2.
because Michael Penix ain't gonna make it. You better go get Kirk Cousins right now.
Oh Lord. Killer Kirk.
Well, I mean, news did come in that the first time that it came around when Burrow got hurt, teams was calling on Kirk Cousins, and Atlanta said they're not trading him. The news kind of changed a little bit, and they said if we do trade Kirk Cousins, they gotta eat some of his cap.
Oh, I did about
Then
to say
Oh,
eat
next,
that.
then next thing you know, you see
eat some of
Kirk
his cake.
Cousins. Then next thing you know, you see Kirk Cousins in the game. So I don't know. It might be a lot going on down in Atlanta that we really y'all need to figure out.
Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play. When we ride
Man,
on them things like that.
y'all heard
Hey, Atlanta ought to be ashamed of what they did today. I mean, this past weekend, because the man, some quarterbacks got hurt, and then you would go send him out to on stage to advertise that. Man, come on, man, this ain't hustle and flow, man. And he ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing to make himself look good.
You know what they paying Kirk Cousins?
That's what I'm saying. But they're gonna go put him on stage. Go put that washed up has been on stage, overpaid has been to try to advertise him for some other team.
For trade
And he,
bait. That's smart.
no,
well, maybe y'all will get
look what he
some for
did.
it.
Did he
Y'all didn't
score?
protect. Y'all didn't protect him.
Man, come on.
Them boy were hunting.
Mm-hmm. So you just go get him off the waiver. He right
Yeah,
there.
To
I
do
got
what? To do what,
I,
Clutch?
me myself.
Give you 9
I
points?
I got a player that the first time that I drafted, I was like, I'm gonna just hold him just because. And then I was really, really, really high on Calvin Ridley this year, but
Oh, it
he
was too.
seems to
Lord have
be
Mm.
mercy.
stinking it up. So I would like to say somebody that you might want to be looking at is Elik Ayamanor.
Oh, he
That's
died.
the that's the
Rookie.
receiver in Tennessee. He seemed to do nothing but catch touchdowns, catch ball. He can catch because I don't know what Calvin Ridley got going on, but he can catch.
Kevin Ridley, the man about 35. He graduated college at 29.
He's not
Well,
seeing
if
the
you're looking,
targets that I thought he was gonna see.
if you're
Well, he
looking for
ain't
him,
catching.
I'll find him. I got him. I got him a couple places. If you're looking for
Dude,
him.
I got him everywhere.
Hey,
I ain't want him nowhere.
I
Love
got him
Charlie.
everywhere. At least
I
about eight,
mean, but
9 leagues.
since we're talking about the players, are y'all impressed with any of the NFL rookies or unimpressed with any of them? Has any of them caught y'all attention? I'm going to start with unpredictable.
I would probably have to say emphatically no. The only way they caught my attention is by getting arrested. Other than that, they haven't done anything. The Raiders are the Raiders, underusing Gentry. I think that the young man that's in Tennessee, he still needs a little bit more time, but he looked like he got a lot of potential. Cleveland's still trying to put that sorry ass boy from Oregon in there, transferred from Oklahoma and transferred from somebody else. But for the most part, it's only 2 rookies that I think that I've been impressed with. And Clutch, aka Domino, said it in his fantasy, and we laughed at him. And I did too, but I owe him an apology because Clutch, I can admit when I'm wrong. And I was never wrong about the Falcons because I told you their ass was gonna be sorry. But the young man that plays for Tampa Bay, the receiver from Ohio State, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but whatever it is.
Ibuka.
Ibuka.
Uka Omeka, shimmy, shimmy, ya, shimmy, yo, shimmy, yeah, whatever his name is. The young man is balling, and I regret not listening to Xavier, but once he was right. So I think that he has a promising future. But outside of that, currently, Junkins does have a chance to be the best, even though he missed 2 games and still out rushing everybody. But right now, this class is really being really flopping outside of that receiver right there.
Gino, have you been impressed with anyone?
The wide receivers are looking better than the running backs to me. Ashton Genty, please, where are you? I mean, I just got you in one league.
Got quite a few leagues.
Travis Hunter, I thought he was gonna score a game-winning touchdown or something today. I thought a fluke play would start his career off in the right direction. I think he went for 38, caught a 38-yard pass. We don't get paid for anything under 40. So, Bill, come on, baby. Bill is on Facebook. Prosecuting Merritt. He on Facebook, but I need him to be in the end zone. He got in there this past game. That's good for a late pick, but these cats coming out early. Caleb Johnson, man, I don't get it. I don't get it. If you're in middle school and don't want to be on kick return, you do something like that. But in the NFL, man, come on, how do you start off in the doghouse? No, these rookies are not impressing me at all.
Only in Pittsburgh.
Clutch.
Got the dub this weekend. We got the dub this weekend.
Clutch, has any of the rookies impressed you, or who has not impressed you as a rookie?
Well, I'm gonna go with my boy Buka, of course, and then as a second, I'm gonna go with Scatterboo. If he gets the plays, gets the carries, he'll be starting pretty soon because the boy is a beast. His yards after contact is ridiculous. So I'm gonna say Scatterboo.
And I definitely agree. I don't think they looked at Tracy as an every down back, and they're easing Scatterboo in. So I feel Scatterboo will have it before. I'm gonna call it week 4. By week 4, it'll be Scatterboo's starting lineup.
You got in the Scatterboo?
I got him on the way. He's on the way.
You see that veto word, y'all.
3 leagues.
Come on.
Scatterboo's on the way, baby.
And dropped them at any given Sunday.
See, this is the fault of the NIL. See, they overpaid them in college. Now they don't want to go out there and work hard.
Right.
And this is a product of NIL, paying not the players not developing, not learning the system. Every time when the going gets tough, they transfer, and that's what's going on with the young man to me in Pittsburgh. He's so used to transferring in the middle of the season and getting what he wants. Now you're in the NFL. So this is the downside of NIL because these rookies this year are awful. Anytime we got to talk about somebody's last name Scatterboo, that says enough about these rookies. Because I don't feel comfortable calling another man Scatterboo.
Mm.
Sound like a prison name.
I think a rookie that has unimpressed me and now have started to garner my attention is Omarion Hampton. Because the first few he stopped, and I was ready to trade him off and send him, which I did in one league, and I kept him in another. But he impressed me this past weekend, but I don't know if it's him that impressed me or the Broncos are really that bad. It's one of the two. So we'll know here soon.
Speaking of a great team that we were talking about the other week.
Huh?
A man mentioned the Broncos as a great team.
Who said that?
People
my partner ain't here right now, so we'll
I said I'd never choose the Denver Broncos on the survival pool anymore. The way they scared me week 1. I said that. But nah, I think Omarion Hampton with Najee Harris being out, he might find into. I mean, if you give somebody 20, 30 carries, they got to get 100 yards eventually. And I feel that he's going to get there eventually.
And I agree with unpredictable, man. Like the NIL, we see it showing his face in college football so much. Why we don't think it's gonna show his face? The residuals and the results of it is not gonna show his face in the NFL. And we were like D said earlier, a few episodes ago, we were tapped into the preseason this year, and it's because of these rookies. And this is what they came in there and showed us so far.
Hot garbage.
Yeah. Speaking of hot garbage, let's talk about Houston. Houston, we have a problem.
Mm-mm.
And I want to know, who is it? Is it CJ Stroud? Is it the coach? Is it defense? What do they need to do to turn it around? Or are they just not that good at football? Because I know I tried to trade for Nico Collins in several leagues. People said, "Oh, you trying to get #1 picks and you trying to stack your team." It seemed like he ain't that good, and y'all jumping on my head for no reason.
Mm.
One thing I learned is,
He caught a touchdown this weekend.
oh yeah, okay. You know how long you had to wait for that touchdown?
It was a 50-yarder.
You know how long you had to wait for it? Glad it arrived, but you know how long you had to wait?
They call that a bonus.
Right. I'm saying for a first round pick, you expecting a touchdown every quarter almost.
I'm gonna say every quarter. Ooh.
You I'm saying you expecting anytime that your quarterback goes out there, he's looking to at least get 2 or 3 catches every drive.
Mm.
That's nobody that's potentially only going to get about 3 catches and 50 yards and a touchdown in one game.
You must be talking about
that's
you
first
must be
half.
referring to the leader of the secret society, Ike. I'm calling him by name, Ike. I ain't never see that man vote yes on the trade. Ike, I called you out. Them birds. What happened to that vote?
Mm.
Call him out. Call him by name.
But just to not get away from the context, but is Houston a good team? Is Houston good? Is this growing pains?
For that criminal voting you be doing?
Will Houston get better?
Well, I vote yes on the trade.
DJ Ellen boy, will Houston get better this year, or are they just in the dumps?
Hold on, I'm taking stuff right now. Yeah, they're gonna get better. I mean,
Voodoo pills.
Sometimes you don't have no choice but to get better when you could be the tallest short person in the room. And Houston that division is just, well, I don't know.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones has entered the chat.
Indiana Jones.
They might have a problem on their hand.
Houston, they lost to Jacksonville this weekend, right? Division, right?
Right. But they had won 7 straight in Jacksonville, so law averages said they was due for a loss there. But
law of averages said they should have won too.
The coach hadn't forgotten how to coach. Stroud ain't forgot how to play quarterback. The defense still nice. It's the O-line, man. The O-line. The game is won in the trenches, and they traded away their best offensive lineman, the left tackle. I forgot who they traded him to.
Johnson?
No, Larry
Tinsley.
Yeah.
To the Commanders.
Yeah.
I was better than Tinsley to me.
And they missing Tank Dell and they missing Diggs, so they don't have that slot receiver. So when Christian Kirk comes back, the offense will settle down and he'll have him on blanket underneath to improve
he
the
played
offense.
Last week. Christian Kirk played this past weekend.
I ain't hear nothing. He
Exactly.
doing anything?
He played this past weekend. He definitely played. He was out there running sprints. He had 3 catches off 8 targets for 25 yards.
Oh, Jacksonville defense might be better than we think. Stay tuned.
But you gotta look at Texas. You gotta look at the Texans. They lost the first week to the Jaguars. I mean, they lost last week to the Jaguars by 7. They lost the week before to the Rams. We say a pretty good team.
14-9.
14-9. And then they lost to the great Buccaneers team, 20-19.
It took a late minute drive by Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, but
Well,
they close losses, but they still L's. So,
well, I'm gonna put it like this. It's looking real like the Texans lose next week to the Titans. I don't think they're gonna win more than four
Oh
games.
yeah, it's over with. And I can't believe y'all didn't mention Ted McMillan for Carolina doing well, and Warren, the tight end for Indianapolis, doing well.
those two are my men's. My men's.
Mm.
No diff.
Well, I would say that the Texans is a result of not having a preseason. So sometimes you have those teams that they're not veterans all the way, but they still rather young, and they need sometimes those preseason games do come back to bite you in the derriere. So to me, they are just a victim of not having a preseason. But I still think they are the best team in that division. Sunshine playing like it's raining outside. Travis Hunter can't catch anything except with the damn octopus on his lips. So the Colts eventually they're going to slow down. Even though I'm still high on Daniel Jones, it's just a matter of time before he go back to the New York Jones. So to me, I think it's a long season, but I still see them as a playoff team. I just think that it's a matter of time.
Hey, what about his haircut? You like his new haircut?
Man, look like a Muppet. At least he was able to hide his face with the dreads. I mean, well,
Yeah.
hey, you can't be blessed with everything. At least he was gifted with athletic ability because I couldn't see him being a school teacher. Just think he was teaching history. You got to look at him all day. I would drop out.
Well, I mean, to go ahead and wrap up a little bit on NFL, we got 6 teams undefeated. Do we think any of them will end the season undefeated? We got the Chargers, the Bills, the Eagles, the Bucks, the 49ers, the Colts. Do we think any of them will end undefeated? Trigger man. No.
Absolutely not. The league is too hard, too physical, and there's really no great teams out there, in my
Gotcha.
opinion.
Unpredictable. You think anybody gonna be undefeated?
No, I don't think nobody past week 6 is going to be undefeated. So I think the best of the best, who we always expect to do that, is already lost. So I think it's just a matter of time.
Okay. DJ Ellenboy, do you think anyone's going undefeated?
I mean, I'll take it like a 5% chance that the Eagles or the Bills, because we saw what the Packers had. Their true colors showed. But nah, I don't yeah, like a 5% chance. Say the Eagles will go undefeated.
You think the Eagles will go undefeated?
Regular season, yeah.
Okay. Clutch, do you think anyone will go undefeated?
Yeah, looking at record and schedule, I think Buffalo has a chance to go undefeated. So
So right now you're going on record saying that Buffalo is going to beat the Eagles and the Chiefs.
yes, sir.
No way.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Me myself,
It
I'm
ain't, it
going
ain't
to
hard.
say
It ain't hard to beat the Chief this year.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got you. But
Philadelphia gonna run them out the gym. They can't stop the run.
I got you. Well, I am going to say no. I don't believe anyone will go undefeated. But on the flip side, I do think it's going to be some teams that's going to go without some wins. And
Mm.
I think the New Orleans Saints line them up, bring them on down. They are not going to win a game. And I believe the Giants probably ain't going to win the game. I hope they win the game, but I don't think the Giants going to win the game. I don't think the Jets going to win the game. But you have the Giants, Titans, Texans, Saints, Chiefs, Jets, Dolphins. Do you think anyone is going to not win a game this year, Clutch?
Yeah, even the Saints, I think, will win one. So nobody's gonna lose all the games this year.
Okay. DJ Ellenboy, do you think anyone is going to go undefeated backwards?
Uh nah, somebody gonna get because the quarterback pool is is milking itself away. Who are you? Who will you remain winless for?
Saints. Unpredictable. Will anyone not win a game this season?
I would say that I don't see anybody going winless. The thing about the Saints, we still got to play the Falcons, Carolina twice. So uh, it's
Fair
like 50
enough.
Cent say, anything is possible if pipe difficult. So anything is possible. But at the same time, we still got to play the Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. So I don't know if they're undefeated, but as long as we have them, we'll be okay.
Trigger
Now we
man.
play in the AFC West is different, but the Falcons they don't even know who their quarterback is. They in the former
Kirk
Arch
Cousins.
Manning first pick draft. I don't know who the first pick next year, but they
And,
fighting with us to see who get the quarterback next year.
and Atlanta has not beaten the Saints twice in over, I think they probably said like in over 5 years, something like that. It's been a while.
Mm.
They split. But Trigger man, will anybody go winless?
Everybody will win a game. You're picking at the Giants and you're picking at the Saints, but I think Tennessee would be the closest team to not winning a game. The offensive line is horrible. They have a rookie quarterback. Um, Defense can't stop a nosebleed. So if anybody do go winless, it would be the Tennessee Titans. But I think everybody will um, get a dub.
Okay, cool, cool. Well, let's shift gears here
Yeah, oh
and
yeah.
move on. Huh?
Oh, I'm waiting. I've
Oh,
been waiting on this
yeah.
topic.
We
Let's
went on this
shift
topic. What
gears
topic
here
is it?
and let's turn over to the NCAA. I do know that it's quite a few pod mates on here that cannot say their team is undefeated. It's a few pod mates on here that cannot say their team is in the top 10. But we got two pod mates that'll be meeting up here real soon because they are in the top 10. And we want to know who is the best team in Florida college football. I'm going to start off with Clutch. As you can see, his background is FSU. Let's see if he's ready to put those words to use.
It's a no-brainer, man. It's a no-brainer. Everybody's talking about us since we only won 2 games last year. Oh, the Seminoles, they struggling. It's coaching. It's this. It's that. And we come back this year. I love Bama. I really do love Bama because they lost to the Florida State Seminoles. Miami's next. That's all I got to say about that.
And as you can see, if you have not paid attention to the background screens, Clutch does have FSU in his background, and I do have Miami in my background. So we will be meeting here really soon. And of course, I'm going to say Miami runs Florida. We beat the University of Florida. We beat what was those other guys? Whoever Florida just lost to. Like we're finna just run through Florida. The U is about to be in the playoffs, and we win in the ACC, and we win in the chip this year. And once we win it, I want to make sure, boy, my pod base, they ain't gonna never hit an end of it. I'm wearing a turnover chain every time we out.
Mm,
Trigger
mm,
man,
mm.
who is the best team in Florida?
Shout out to MLK. I did not kill the dream. I did not kill this boy's dream. Um, as of right now, I would say Miami has a slight edge over FSU, but they play very soon, so that would be the determining factor of who runs the country. Decades ago, this game really dictated who's going to win the national championship. One of the greatest rivalries in college football. Superstars they put into the NFL draft first round, any rounds, and they produce. But as of right now, I have to stand with the Canes. It was beautiful how they brought Ray Lewis and Micah Irvin in um, to bring in the season, and they haven't disappointed. So kudos to D Up and his team, his squad, but winning a championship, not in their DNA. I'm sorry.
All right, I heard one for the Canes. Moving on, unpredictable. Who runs
Uh,
Florida?
I'm gonna give a slight nod to Miami only because of the teams that they have played. They played South Florida, they played Bethune-Cookman, and they played uh,
Florida Gators.
Florida
No,
Gators. So
And
no,
Notre
Notre
Dame.
Dame. And
yeah,
Notre Dame.
no, I'm talking about as far as the teams that's in Florida. So
Okay.
only team left for them to prove, if you want to go by that statute, is Florida State. Florida State did have an impressive opening win against Alabama. Sorry, asses. But outside of that, Florida State hasn't had a chance to re-up on the competition. So I just think I would give a slight edge to Miami, even though I don't trust their quarterback, because their quarterback is the same one that played for the Georgia Bulldogs. So I would have to give a slight edge to Miami right now. It's just slight.
wow.
And DJ Ellen boy. All I
I
heard
mean,
was Canes, and Canes.
and that's why I come here to set the record straight. You got, and how Notre Dame was 0-2 and still ranked in the top 25 behooves me. You had Florida State. They played Texas A&M. Florida State beat Texas A&M 77-3. Oh, my bad. That's at East Texas A&M.
And I'm about to say I don't remember that game.
I don't remember it either. I'm like, man.
And Nick Saban had a chance to stand up for his alma mater, Kent State, where he played cornerback at, on game day. But he said Florida State was going to kick the shit out of Kent State, which they did, 66-10. So Florida State really hasn't played anybody, but
They really haven't played nobody this year.
right, because you got an Alabama team that we don't even know. Who
They
said
about to
that?
be 2-2
Who said
or
that?
1-2, whatever, because they didn't
Okay.
play last week.
But
Shout out. Go ahead.
but you got Florida State ranked in the top 8. They haven't played nobody but a powerhouse, and that's what happened when you play a powerhouse. You get the stripes off it. I don't think Florida State is that same number the 2-win team, but they ain't the U. They don't have Michael Irvin. The U is big. The
You
U
don't have
is
Michael
crossing big. The U is big. Until them bright lights shine and they can cheat like they did last year. Florida should have stood up. Alabama should have stood up to Florida State quarterback. But I forgot last year, Miami went to Florida and went to the student section and said, "Come to the U. Come to the U." And that's what they teamed. Hey, and y'all looked good on game day as well. Big pool party, you know what I'm saying? Looked pretty good. But it's the spotlight is on the U again. And we will see. Right now, they are the best team in Florida. But in a week or two, when them lights get to shining, Florida State got you.
All I know is I'm gonna have my meta glasses on. I'm gonna have my turnover chain on, and I'm gonna be walking the streets of Tallahassee, Florida, walking in the game confident, leaving out the game the same way, because we leaving with a W, baby. What Jameis Winston said, eat a W, eat a W. We taking they crab legs. But
Man,
But you know what?
shout
Guess what? See, I am a Miami fan because I grew up. They've always been my second favorite team. But yeah, the Hurricanes. I know about the whole history. You name it, I'll tell you. So if they lost to Penn State on the fluke in that sorry Fiesta Bowl 14-10, he throwing 5 intercepts, and then the Jets go get him with the number 1 pick. That's when I knew the Jets didn't have no common sense then. But I was a big fan of the Miami Hurricanes until I seen Ray Coon Lewis on the sideline the other day. Whatever he was doing, I just lost respect for Ray Coon
Oh man, big time,
Lewis.
big time, big time, big time.
Diving out his boy when he down. I just couldn't get past that. But I'm still a U fan. But it's just like a bad taste in my mouth watching Ray Coon Lewis on the sideline. He didn't kill somebody. Now he won't be here with a critical. Come on.
Hey, I'm with you when you're right. I like him as a player. Didn't like some of his antics, but hey, as a player, get him some pep talk. We're gonna keep it about football, and we gonna be good.
But call him out when you see him, because I want to call something out. Lil Wayne said y'all, none of y'all was Saints fans. Y'all was Cowboy fans, and he was a Packer fan. And you won your little Katrina Super Bowl, and now everybody became a Saints fan.
Lil Wayne also said he don't believe in racism.
Listen, son. You wasn't a LSU fan when they were playing at 11 a.m. on what the Jefferson Pilot. You was a Miami fan.
I was. That's the year they beat Alabama with David Foreman as quarterback.
The Nick Saban got there, and you just pulled your skirt up, and we started off talking about the you.
Hey, man, we never knew who Nick Saban was.
Hey, I want to send a shout out to two number 17s, Charlie Ward from Florida State, and the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Yeah, that's why I wore my love got my chest open with my chain on. This how we dress down in Miami, baby. I'm already at the beach. I'm at the beach. I'm at the beach. But
you think DJ Ellenboy was a fan of Alabama when their head coach got caught in a strip club?
Yeah.
Keep it rolling, baby.
DJ Ellenboy, DJ Lagway, same people.
Nick Saban, come coach us. We need a coach.
Hey, real fast.
His son ain't getting it done.
Real fast, I do want to touch on something that we have not touched on yet, and that's how open the playoffs is for NCAA football this year. Because there is a chance that we could see a playoffs that features Texas Tech, Vanderbilt, Iowa, and a few more names that have never ever sniffed this before. How do we feel watching college football without all the blue bloods that we normally see? How does that feel this year?
I'm gonna be transparent. 1 year they were complaining about TCU getting in, even though they may have forgotten that TCU had to beat a team called Michigan to get to the championship. So they make it sound like they just anointed them in the championship game and they didn't do a good job. But in essence, they had to win a game against a Power 5 of whatever blue blood Michigan to get there. And I say that to say, I remember this team called Alabama thought they should have got there before Florida State. And what they did, they lost. And my whole point to it is a loss is a loss is a loss. And at the end of the day, no matter if you take, because what's the difference between Iowa making it and Ole Miss? Do we think any of them are really going to win? No. So we're complaining about teams like South Carolina last year, Ole Miss, another Big Ten team. They had no chance to win. So to me, you have to give a couple of those small teams a chance. If it's 12 teams, if you put 3 of them in there, whoever you replace them with wasn't going to win anyway. Were we surprised that Notre Dame was there, Ohio State, Texas? Nobody was surprised. Georgia, right? So to me, you got to give them a chance. And at the end of the day, some of these teams we're talking about, they don't have a shot anyway. Just look at Alabama bump Florida State only to get their ass whooped. It happens. Somebody go win, somebody go lose.
Well, we do have the richest roster in college football in Texas Tech actually balling right now, and they look like they belong. Triggerman, what do you got to say about Texas Tech?
Well, I think it's refreshing to see some other teams outside of the Blue Bloods, as you've mentioned, stated earlier, but I think it's still too soon to anoint them for the playoff path journey. I think it's exciting for the fans. Fans are short for fanatics, so they really think their team is anointed for the championship or whatnot. But if it continues to go this way, I think it'd be great, like March Madness, where you have these small uh, rated teams nobody think about. They have a shot at the goal. So
I looked that
I
up.
think it's better now than ever to have them to have a shot at something other than just going to the Blue Bunnet Bowl or whatever them low bowls is and stuff. So shout
Yeah.
out to Texas Tech, and I think it's another team that's doing pretty good. This
You got
so
Memphis.
you got
okay,
Indiana,
yeah, yeah.
Iowa State. You got
So it's a lot.
hey, hey,
Yeah,
hey.
I looked that up.
The ones Vanderbilt beat Bama in a couple weeks. We gonna we gonna we gonna have to
Do
start
you know
book.
what you know where that game's at?
Yes,
In
sir.
T-Town,
You
Tuscaloosa.
know
I'm
you
gonna
know
be there.
we lost that game last year. You do know that,
Y-
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I'm
I'm
gonna
be
leave it at
there
that.
with the what you said, metal glasses, these metal glasses. I'm be there and 50-yard line and all that stuff D say. And
Give a piss about nothing but the time.
man, come
Well,
on, man.
Yeah,
Ben,
yeah, I'm gonna look
DJ
that up.
Allen boy, if Texas Tech was to win the championship this year, what would you think?
he done started. Texas Tech, where the money reside, baby. Uh, I think that would be a slap in Oregon face, and Phil Knight might just I don't know. Um, that's not gonna happen though. I would be shocked. I would be flabbergasted. I would be appalled. That would be uh any other
I'm
word to
pretty
go.
sure they're gonna win the Heisman.
You'll be Keepovich,
Yeah.
You say keep a bitch?
something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll
But
look
see,
that up.
If
can I
I
say
had
this
to
about the
bet
blue
now, I
blood?
think they're gonna win the Heisman.
Since Domino didn't say anything, can I say something in his place? Because he's all Florida State.
I
I'm
was
looking
getting
at this, and I go back to a lot of years, never taking away from nothing from Bama because the players and the coaches got their players ready to play who was on schedule. So I never fault the coaches and the players. But there's been a lot of years where we just anointed Bama and they didn't play anybody. Now, here's the team that's not playing anybody this year. I look at Tennessee. They played the mighty Syracuse, right? A team that's not Power Four. They
but
played East
they
Tennessee
are
State,
really good.
right? And they
Yeah, I'll
had
look
they
that up.
had Georgia beat but couldn't close the deal. They lost to the only ranked team they played so far. They beat UAB. Next week they play against Mississippi State, another unranked team. Then they go to Arkansas, another unranked team. So they play Tennessee on the Kentucky on the 25th, but they play Bama on the 18th. Now Bama by reputation should be good, but by that time they might have 3 losses. So realistically, before they play Oklahoma November 1st, it's a possibility that Tennessee played one ranked team and only 2 respectable teams on their schedule, which is still Alabama. And they could possibly be 8-1 without playing anybody, but then we'll fault somebody like Texas Tech doing the exact same thing, or we'll fault Iowa. So we got to look at these schedules a little bit more closely. And so when we're looking at these schedules, I look at Alabama going out
I'll
and
look
playing
up the schedule.
the history of Florida State. We knew what they were the year before, but the tradition of Florida State, we went and played against Clemson with the tradition they've had over the years. We see Miami and Notre Dame play. So to me, we got to make sure, even Georgia playing Mercer. So we got to make sure we talking about these blue bloods. We got to see who they playing because some of them have that Texas Tech schedule. So we got to look at it a little bit closer because Alabama did it for a couple of years.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Interesting. You
Yeah,
don't
mean,
say.
and I will bring it to Texas Tech defense. They did go into they played Utah, which was top 16 team, and they did stomp a mud hole in them. So they got it over with. They ain't play around. But
Well, Alabama went in and lost to Vanderbilt, who never beat them in 40 years. So anything could happen.
yeah,
Who
most
Texas
definitely.
Tech got this week?
They got it's a little cupcake after that.
Okay, they won't have
Well,
that.
they off this week. They're off this week, and they come back and play Houston.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
look that
They
up.
got Houston, Kansas, Arizona State, Oklahoma State, KSU, BYU, UCL, West Virginia University. So Texas Tech potentially has only one ranked team left on their schedule.
Whoa. Playoffs.
Same with Tennessee.
They have one ranked team left on their schedule. So,
but can we be honest? No, I will go ahead because I'm about to say it's Syracuse, East Tennessee State, UAB, Mississippi State, Arkansas, Kentucky, New Mexico State.
I'm gonna get
any better?
Clutch, what you think about Texas Tech? How do you feel about them potentially getting into the playoffs? And I'll say it: if Florida State or Miami lose 2 games, we're on the outside looking in.
It might not take 2.
If they get in, I'm gonna say it's rigged. I'm gonna say it's rigged to get an underdog in there to get more TV ratings.
I do feel it would take Florida State, Miami, and for us not to get in. It would take 2 losses at this point.
I mean,
I don't think that would help the
who
TV
do you
ratings,
think
though.
you are? Who do you think you are? They gave you number 2 over LSU. They ain't played nobody, and Penn State. Don't think you this. Don't think you this, man. Don't think you this.
You know, this is why you got
Who
inducted.
do you think you are?
Listen, this is why you got inducted into
the last time you made the playoffs?
Let me talk.
Last year.
This is why you got inducted into the secret. This is why you got inducted into the secret society, because you just hear partial of the comment and you run with it. Only thing I said was
you said it's gonna take 2 for y'all to be out, and I said it might.
At this point, for Miami, we have played Notre Dame. We have played a rival of Florida. We have played
South Florida. They were ranked.
Yeah, South Florida. That was ranked. We're playing teams that actually have did something. So if we go through the season doing the same thing, I feel it's going to take at least 2 losses for us not to make the playoffs. Am I right or am I wrong?
I don't think you understand what you're saying.
According to where you went, according to where you losing, man. Are you confident in that? I just don't listen. I'm trying to protect you, man.
What I'm confident in, what I'm confident in is 1, we are making the playoffs. 2, Bama will not be there.
Said the same shit last year.
What was it last year?
I'm tired of you saying the same thing last year on the same show. I'm telling you, don't get caught up in the hype, man.
Don't get caught up in the hype, DSPN. You didn't see when Alabama put 73 on the mighty ULM?
All I know is if you ain't in the top 10, don't talk to me. We're gonna move on to the next subject.
That nigga cold, man. That nigga cold.
He cold for now till it get cold.
I'm gonna put
myself sitting outside the playoffs with me.
I'm gonna put myself on mute.
Hey, get what?
Behind me outside the playoffs.
So what I am gonna do, since Unpredictable did bring up somebody that's up and coming in the Syracuse and Fran, Mr. Coach Fran, who should probably be interviewed for Alabama job, because I remember when people laughed at him and he said, man, we ain't paying nobody no $1 million that ain't worth it. I'll stop shit out any of y'all that think y'all finna come and steal any of my players. Y'all ain't gotta see the players, y'all gonna see me outside. And it seems like the grit, the grind, and the persona that he carries is carrying over to his team. Now, we'll say they took a major loss and losing their quarterback for the year. But they also did go in and beat Bama. And like he said, I don't give a fuck what Vegas say. Shoot, Vegas had Canelo. And you see how that turned out.
They beat Bama.
What?
You said they lost their quarterback for the year, but then they went on to beat.
I said they lost their quarterback for the year, but so that's a tough loss for them. And just like he told the commentators,
and they went on to beat you. See, that shit is happening. And I'm trying to beat
them.
Okay, remember last time we had this, and I rewound it, and we put it on the YouTube. He said beat Bama.
We'll see.
You want to see us? You're jealous of Florida State.
Syracuse might meet Bama in the Cotton Bowl, and they might beat y'all. So I'm gonna say it now.
Syracuse already put Bama out the playoff. They put us out last year, and they put y'all out too. When they let Clemson in, Now they let Clemson in last year. Now they killed Clemson this year. Just put the cold to them. So he'll
Because you
give
know
it.
why Clemson can't win? Because we hurt them physically and mentally.
Oh,
That's
by
what happened.
7 points.
We hurt them.
You sound like me talking about saving culture now.
We put them paws on them.
Okay.
No
You better
team is really standing out in college football. No one has really separated themselves from the rest of the pack. So it's a flip of the coin, in my opinion, in who you go with. So it's really not been established who the dog really is.
Gotcha. I got you. Well, hey, I'm excited for this year. We on top. We number 2, and we ain't going nowhere. That's all I can say. But
What that's supposed to be right there?
I don't know what it is. It look like a woman that got a BBL. Only thing that lasted was the buns.
Boy.
Only thing lasted was the buns.
What a hot dog. Oh, my bad, wrong show.
Well, we had WrestlePalooza this past week, and Stephen A had Triple H on First Take, and I will say, happy that Molly is gone. I might even tune in for a couple shows. But Stephen A had Triple H in, and he gave his top 5 wrestlers of all time. He said 1, Goldberg, 2, Ric Flair, 3, Hulk Hogan, 4, The Rock, and 5, Road Warriors. Is his top 5 legit, or who would you change out? Let's start with DJ Ellenboy.
Oh, I thought we were gonna start with the big wrestling fans, but I will start this thing off. His list was kind of legit. But I would rather have Flair at 1, Stone Cold at 2, Sting at 3, The Rock at 4, and Hogan at 5. But
Hogan at 5.
right.
Was he a racist?
No, because he transformed. He did something like you. He dominated for years. He dominated. He switched. He you.
Like
he you.
I'm back. You ain't look at any fantasy teams. I told you my 10-year anniversary. I changed all my teams to Joe Torres. No more playing around with all these names. Y'all gonna remember me.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
You like the NWO. You like Hogan with the NWO. When he came back with a whole nother league. You go in the NFL league. And that's what he did. So that's why I gave him number 5.
Is this thing going in slow-mo to y'all?
I thought my phone was finna die, but it just,
Oh, okay. It's just slow-mo. Oh, he doing it on purpose?
No, I don't think he's doing it on purpose.
Well, I'm not editing this like I had to last week, so nigga keep talking.
But what's your 5, Gino? You want to give your 5? Say that one more time.
I said Flair.
Okay.
Flair 1, Stone Cold at 2, Sting at 3, The Rock at 4, and Hogan at 5.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Clutch. Do you agree with Stephen A's list, or do you have a different top 5 wrestlers of all time?
Yeah. I'm gonna put Flair at 1, Hogan at 2, The Rock at 3, Stone Cold at 4, and I'm gonna go with Roman Reigns at 5.
Good list.
All right, me, the degenerate, the millennial, the youngster, whatever y'all want to say. My 5, and I'm not gonna say this in no order, but give me Ric Flair, give me The Rock, give me The Undertaker, give me Stone Cold, and give me Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah.
And I'm an honorable mention Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah. Sweet chin music.
Legend.
Trigger Man, what's your 5?
Pretty boy.
I've never seen The Rock wrestle. I've never seen Triple H wrestle. But Ric Flair's that's my number one. That's my dog forever. I love how he walked that aisle. The quotes he made. So he'd be my number one. Hogan be number two. The Undertaker be number three. Number four, Andre the Giant. And number five, I would say the Heartthrob, Austin Idol. I know y'all probably ain't know who that is. I just wanted to throw a name out there to give some love.
I think I had his dog.
For real.
Unpredictable. Give
That's
us your
good.
top five.
The Road Warriors.
Come on, wrestling man.
You on mute.
Oh, so my top five is a little bit different. I said it. My top five in no order is the Junkyard Dog.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going with Ron Simmons. I'm going with Booker T. I'm going with
Never watched him.
The Rock. And Norman Smiley. I'm going all black because guess what? I said loud, I'm black and I'm proud. And on my honorable mention is Coco Beware. Because guess what?
Okay.
To have a black man with a bird on his arm and get away with it, that says a lot about a transcending athlete. So I'm going all black.
Mm-hmm.
Why you ain't say Tony Atlas, man?
I was looking for him. I couldn't remember his name.
Okay.
I got to put Tony. I wanted to put him on there, but that perm was never right.
Well,
What about
It's been a-
Kamala?
The Rock black?
Kamala.
Is the Rock not black? Is the Rock not black?
Yeah,
Yeah, The Rock.
The Rock.
Like I said, I ain't never watched The Rock or Stunning Steve Cole. Also, never seen him fight. What's the football player for the Falcons that wrestled?
Goldberg.
Never seen him wrestle either.
well, hey,
I know he was great though. Oh, I should have did Nikita
Godfather
Koloff.
and
I
the
love the
whole
Nikita
train.
Koloff. That was my dog, Nikita Koloff.
I was a fan of Gold Dust.
Never heard of him.
you
And
know that's
Dustin Rhodes.
Rhodes.
Dustin Rhodes had no muscle, but Dustin Rhodes could get down.
That's Dustin Rhodes. That's his brother.
Hey,
Total Rhodes.
can I say Zeus, even though he was a character on No Holds Barred?
Kamala.
Hey, well, it's been a great. It's been a great show. We enjoy that y'all love to continue to like, share, subscribe, check in, and we appreciate y'all. If you never heard us tell you all enough that checked into the show, we really do appreciate y'all. We really do appreciate y'all liking, sharing, and subscribing. And in the great words of Ric Flair, you're talking to a Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. It's been a great show. So you know we gotta leave you with what? Clutches.
Now we have Clutch's quote. Thanks for watching the show. Like, subscribe, join the Facebook group, and please don't forget to put on your deodorant. Oh yeah, and set your lineup.
All right, this coach go out to the YNs.
What that mean?
Focus on improving yourself, not proving yourself.
What's YN?
And that's a great show.
Them young niggas, that's it.
Like,
Wow.
share, check in. Peace.
Anything unpredictable?
Oh, I would like to say, them birds, get out your feelings. All right? We know you're the officer of the law. Now, I don't know how you didn't. I don't know how the criminals understood what you're saying because you talk so fast. You said free. You know, by the time you get the E out, the man already he ran for his life. You've been free. So I just want to know. We joke about this secret society, right? But I want to know what's the criteria for a vote. Because I have yet in 8 years and 24 different leagues for you to say yes on any vote. Right? Now, I know why the people's champ don't vote yes, because he don't like trades. But he damn sure said trades. Right? But you know, like half of these people on, let me see, my left, based on the screen, I know people's champ criteria. He think whoever you draft, you should keep and work the free agent wire. I get it. But what's your criteria? That's what I want to know. Because you have yet to set a criteria. Everything is no. And at some point, you got to correct yourself. Vote yes for one. Show me something. You probably didn't even vote for Obama knowing you. So my thing is, we want to know your criteria because at the end of the day, we don't understand nothing you saying. Like, blah, 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 blah. You believe it? You know who you sound like? You sound just like the guy from 8 Mile, the rapper. I should have rushed her, but don't sue me. So my thing is, don't you shut me down. I'm still talking through this. I hope you get it. I know you're here. This is what all